Yo, what's good? It's your boy MckeeZiE, aka Lil from the CEO, aka Lil Mama Key, and today we're back with another episode of MckeeZiE Eats. And today it's a little different. It's like my first time. I don't think I ever ate this. Whatever. It's like I think I'm gonna try to do like a chicken parmesan / chicken marinara. I don't know the difference. I tried to research the difference. Whatever. I just could not find a difference other than maybe the tomato sauces are different, but I really couldn't find the difference or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna try. I've been trying new things here, so let me try that. I don't got the right noodles. I got the regular like spaghetti noodles. I know I usually see it with like rigatoni noodles or rigatoni noodles, but I just use what I had here. All the ingredients I already had at the crib. I didn't go out and shop for these. I'm just like, what can I make with like some chicken breasts? I got some cheese, and some noodles, and I got some marinara sauce. Let me see what we can make with that. So maybe chicken marinara or chicken parmesan. I got parmesan cheese, so I don't know if that helps, if that's what makes it chicken parmesan. But so I don't know how exactly if we're gonna do this like we normally do videos where we each step, because I never really made this before. So we're gonna start off with just telling you the process of what we plan to do, and then if we have to, we can do a voiceover later on. Because I just don't know my steps. So basically I plan on prepping my chicken. I never really cooked chicken with breadcrumbs. I usually just do it with like flour, or we try like wet batter, but I'm gonna try to do it with some breadcrumbs, fry that up, mix up our little sauce, put our seasonings to the marinara sauce that we already got. It's already store-bought, but we're gonna mix it up, mix up some seasons in it and get it right, as well as we just want to boil our noodles, and then we gonna add some cheese. After we fry, we're gonna bake some cheese on top, and then add our sauce on top of that and put it, plate it. And that's basically the plan so far, to make it look like at least how I've seen in the picture so far. But we're gonna try. So I'm gonna bring the camera up, and you're gonna see probably like some time lapses or just little clips of me throwing the noodles in, taking them out. Or we probably just bring it here, plate it here, or just show little parts. But I'm not gonna do it all because I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I mean, come with me and let's see what we can do. All right, so we got a boiling pot of water here. I just rinsed my noodles off. I know I'm holding my hand. I washed my hand, but like I said, y'all, we're doing it off the cuff today. So what we're gonna do is, I already rinsed these off, like I said. We just gonna throw this in here. Spread them out so I can move them around here. They got a little dry. Move them around so they can spread out and go up in there. And then throw a little cooking grease in there. I was gonna use some of my used cooking grease, which I should, but just a little bit, not that much. That was way too much. Just a little, like a couple tablespoons, just to keep your noodles from sticking. That's what my mom's had taught me. I usually throw like a little pepper or something, but I got this stuff called Italian seasoning. I'm using it all day today. Just a bunch of different ingredients here. It's got marjoram, thyme, savory, rosemary, sage, oregano, and basil. And that's it. It just makes this Italian seasoning here. I just put a little bit in my noodles, and then I put a little bit in almost everything. Like if I was cooking spaghetti, it'd be my meat, and my noodles, and in my sauce, and then I add my other seasonings as well. But that's just in there just to get that right. So we're gonna get the noodles started, get those softened up, and now I'm gonna just do like a little time lapse, because I don't really want to have the mic on. I don't want to get no flour on it while I bread the chicken. So we're gonna use some some breadcrumbs, flour, and just egg yolks, and just get those ready and get this oil started. And so we'll probably just do the voiceover for this one, so we can just keep the camera in one spot. So here on the voiceover tip, we got 3 plates here. We got some egg yolks, you see me mixing up here. And the top we got some breadcrumbs, and I'm about to lay down some flour here, some all-purpose flour. Feel me? So inside the flour, we're gonna add a few seasonings. As I said, I'm using that Italian seasoning all day, and next to that I got the parsley seasoning. Just to add color. I got some I believe it's got parsley in the Italian seasoning, but I just wanted a little bit more color. It really didn't make no difference. And also adding in some pepper. Always gotta have some black pepper in there. And I also got this like garlics and herb seasoning. It's like, in my opinion, like bootleg Mrs. Dash, but it works. I should have added in some seasoning salt there, but I just didn't want to over season my chicken and like try to do it how I normally fry chicken, which I should have, but it didn't turn out bad. It was cool. So next we got the noodles. The noodles are perfectly done. They're not sticking or none of that. I put a lot of oil in there, but it didn't cause any problems. It helps with the non-sticking there. So that was clutch. Final stir and let it sit until we
plate the plates. And so now here, you know, our ingredients ready again. So I had started with just 2 thick pieces of chicken breast. Then I had tried my best to fillet them. I just sliced them in the middle without all the way cut them apart. It's another word for that. Fillet is not the word, but that's what I did. Webbed them or winged them, whatever they're called. And then, you know, I usually use this technique when I'm just double dipping, I forget what the word, double battering a chicken, where I dip it in the flour, then I dip it in eggs, and I dip it back in flour, and it makes it the skin like super crunchy and crispy. But instead of doing it how I do it, how I just said, instead of taking it back into the flour, the last step we end it with the breadcrumbs. So we go flour, eggs, and then breadcrumb. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure there's a better technique of doing that. That's just how I did it in my mind and how I'm used to doing it. And I never use breadcrumbs, but when I'm, you know, using eggs and flour to bread my chicken to make it crispier, that's how I do it. But so I'm like, yeah, just stick to what I know. So I just did them both. You know what I mean? Try to get the eggs and the batter, the eggs and the breadcrumbs into every crevice, so you know it's crispy, and you know every edge has a crispy piece of skin to it. Or a crispy outer. It's not, I don't think that's called skin, but I call it skin. So I did actually like try to put a little bit of it back into the flour because I didn't have a lot of breadcrumbs, but that was cool. So I have my grease already preheating, or my cooking vegetable oil started preheated. So I put the chicken in and it started sizzling. And then I turned it up a little bit, so it's probably like right now on a 6. I turned it up to like a 7 or 8 there throughout, just to get a speed of the process, but not too much because I didn't want to burn it. But you know, let it sit there until it gets golden brown on both sides, which I'll show you that here in a second. You know, dirty stovetop there, but as you see, you just flip them, let them get golden brown there. And with the eggs, you'll see like that little white stuff on top. Don't worry about that. Just keep flipping. It's gonna, you know, go. It's just the egg yolks cooking. We're just cooking eggs under there. It's a little weird with the chicken. So next, as I said, we got the store-bought marinara sauce. Yeah, so I mean, you see me walking away and coming back. I put a little water in the jug and stirred it up. I mean, and then poured it back in there just to get all my money's worth, and you know, help loosen it up. You know what I mean? It's kind of thick, and I didn't want to, you know, I wanted a little looser sauce, I guess. That's a little watery sauce, I guess. So go back a little bit here. So we added in again the parsley for color, but there's no reason for that. I just learned that when I was younger, watching old Food Network videos, adding parsley, and we also added in some of that Italian seasoning again. And then we just, you know, warmed it up on the stove top there. And again, as I said, I added in too much of that parsley. I loved it. So I love doing it. So I added in there again, and we checked on the chicken again. The chicken is still golden and crispy. So next things next, you know, we took them out. We got some garlic bread. I forgot to mention that. Doesn't really play a big role here, but we got some provolone cheese that we're gonna throw on the top there. So I just broke it up, split it up, put it on top. I had it like a couple pieces left. I just didn't want to waste it or let it get molded in the refrigerator. So I'm like, oh, there's a great use for it. I just really used the ingredients I had in the house, and I had chicken breast, I had some cheese. I'm like, oh man, let's put this all together. So I put that in there. I let it sit in the oven for about 10-15 minutes. I believe 15 minutes because I baked on the bread and the chicken at the same time. So here's the before and here's the after. Cheese looking lovely on there, just perfect melt. And so here's all the ingredients there. We got the sauce, noodles, and the chicken. Yo, so we back. So here we are. We're about to do a little bit of plating for y'all. You know what I mean? Then go eat, whatever. So we're gonna start off getting some noodles on the plate here. Hopefully we'll mess it up. Try to get this plate to look a little nice. I'm just do one plate on camera. No, I do them both. Forget it. Show you what they both here for. I know Shorty ain't gonna want that many noodles. So now I'm gonna hook her up with a little dab. And we got some more for later. Okay, then we're gonna do the chicken next. I will put a little sauce under there, just in case. I'm gonna put some on mine, under my noodles. Just a little smidge. Let me wipe that. I know I'm gonna mix it in with my noodles later either way, but I'm just put some in there now. And then I'm gonna short it a smaller piece.
better. Yeah. Boom. And then we grab my piece here. Slide that on top as well. Boom. Okay. Move these out the way. Let's go right here. About to rinse these off, throw them in the dishwasher. Scoot it over here. And then we're gonna get this last little book up on here. Oh yeah, on top of here was perfect. Yeah. Then we're gonna hit them all the way. Yeah, that was extra, but we did that. Alright, so let's get this out here. So yeah, that's it. I'm just come through and show y'all a little close up here real quick. Alright, so as y'all can see, we're done here. I got the camera messed up. But yeah, hopefully it tastes good. It looks like it tastes good. I was nibbling on everything, so everything individually tastes good. I didn't season my chicken like how I normally season it. I just did it lightweight because I want to taste everything, you know. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but I should have seasoned it a little bit more. I do know that. But other than that, I know it's good. So I'm gonna go pour my babe a glass of wine and roll myself up a blunt and go attack this. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I know I normally do a taste test, but like I'm trying to put on some dinner things, some dinner vibes. So chill out.